All right, well, welcome back everybody. So today's going to just be a quick little garden update video because I know some people specifically watch the channel just for that. So I'll let you know what's going on, a few little exciting things out there, kind of let you know what's coming next, what we're going to plant, and what to expect for the rest of fall at least. All right, so as y'all may have seen, we just burnt the garden off, and there was some collateral damage, which I expected. A lot of that heat actually whipped up and got some of my pepper leaves, believe it or not, even burnt all the way up here and got 4 foot in the air some of my okra leaves. It was just extremely hot that day that I burnt off, and I didn't realize it till after the fact. I literally almost got bear caught, felt very, very bad, had to go inside for a while. Probably shouldn't have burnt in 95-degree heat, but I did. So I propane weed and try to kill everything off. Looks like I need to hit a few more of these green spots, but I pretty much have the garden killed off. So future plan is layer all this in mulch and chips that I'm going to chip up myself with my tractor chipper, and we'll get this looking really nice. So here's the exciting thing. You've seen that I planted sweet corn, and I know some people say fall sweet corn. Why not? We could have a very, very hot fall and winter. This may make it. I've got a lot of extra garden space. I don't need this much for fall, so I decided to put some leftover seed that I had from the summer, and as you can see, it's doing really well. Looks like a lot of it came up. Actually, I think just about everything came up, so I'm gonna have to come out here and start thinning this out. But if we keep getting a lot of this warm, super hot weather that we're getting, I may wind up with another batch of corn, which is great because we've already been eating it up like crazy. So again, the peppers look really bad. They look beautiful before the fire, but I'll be honest with y'all, I've had so many peppers. I've just been letting them go, but it's still producing banana peppers. I have peppers all over there alongside the building. Heck, I'll show you those as well. The only other thing I planted right now was some beans. I'm starting to see some breaking the surface. Got a few pole beans and some bush beans coming up. Not coming up as quick as I'd like, but they normally take a while. And actually, I'm starting to see more and more coming up as I'm talking to you. So, hey, maybe they are going to come along pretty good. I keep reading that you can do beans in the fall, so kind of excited to see how those come up and if we can get any. The crazy part is, no, looks like I already had one bean come up and something nipped the top out. That's kind of the bad thing about growing this time of year. Grasshoppers, other things that get in here. So the crazy success story, the okra, it just will not stop producing. I cut almost, I don't know, 2 gallons yesterday, and here it is still just putting on. It just will not stop putting on. And as some people have noticed, even though I've lost a lot of the leaves going up, it's starting to reproduce in the bottom, flower out, bush out again. Like I said, put okra on everywhere. But I bet you have probably never seen okra this tall. I definitely have not. Check this out. All right, so the garden, I don't know, the okra's probably lifted 7 inches off the ground, being in a raised bed. But then, when you reach up here, this is 8 foot tall okra. I literally have to bend it over just to snip it, as you're about to see. So much smaller picking today, but yesterday I had this bucket almost full. So between 2 days, I still got 2 gallons of okra. And here it is, September, people. This is just crazy. Normally okra is pulled up and done with by now, but it just will not quit producing. It just keeps flowering out on the bottom, putting on new leaves, new growth, and producing okra like we have never seen. So we've been giving it away, we've been eating it, we've been pickling it, and we're just gonna keep at it, I guess. So as far as the little side garden, I guess I'll call it over here, my lemons are putting on quicker quicker than I'm eating them. Excuse me, limes, I always get them mixed up. So you can see I've got some limes that I've let turn. I got huge ones in here. I need to be eating limes quicker than I am. My Myers lemons did not do well. I don't know if it was all the rain and then drought and then rain again. I'm loaded with them, but they just did not get big. So I'm curious why that happened. We've got a few new additions to the family. Some key limes, some regular limes. I forget what those are called. Bell peppers over here, still doing great. They're actually blocked from a lot of sun, and that's been helping them. They're not burning up. So you can see we just got peppers starting to produce like crazy. They're everywhere. And these are nice and dark green, so they still look really healthy, really good. I've got some loquats over here that I need to get planted, and a couple more little things hiding around here. Well, this probably wound up being one of my shortest videos ever that I posted, but life has been extremely busy, work's been busy, and it's just the way it goes, I guess. So the future update, here it is now, September. Let it, you know, we're gonna give it a couple more weeks. It's been in the 80s and 90s still. I still want to do lettuce, cauliflower, broccoli, and oh, I don't know, there's a couple more things. Winter squash, a few other things I'm thinking about planting out there, but when it's 80 something, 90 degrees, that stuff just cannot handle it. It will burn up. I have learned that over the years. So I've got my garden beds prepped and ready. Like I said, we're going to continue to make the garden look good. Eventually, I'm going to get out here and cut these aggravating posts off because they look horrible. Just haven't made the time to do that because it just hasn't been much of a priority. So we'll do some more planting here coming up. And if y'all have any questions, let me know. As you can see, I have been amazed this year growing raised bed gardens. That compost and the garden, you know, raised bed has done as well as I have ever gardened in my life. A couple things didn't make it, which I'm still learning and figuring out, that I've never struggled with before. But then I had things like corn and okra right here that just did exceptionally well. Actually, my squash and zucchini, it was still producing the day I pulled it up. I just got sick and tired of it. Our huge freezer in there is loaded down with vegetables, and I did it in such a small space. That's the awesome part about it. So I really love raised bed. I can't wait till next year or even this fall to continue to figure this out. And if y'all have any questions, you know, don't hesitate to ask. If you have any suggestions, let me know, because I'm still in the learning process myself, but I'm really liking what I'm seeing. I'll catch you on the next video. I've got a couple days off coming up. We're gonna try to knock some projects out. I'll do the best I can, but I've got something coming up in the future. We'll talk about in a few weeks, really, so I won't put too many teasers out, but we're going to start pumping out some more videos, and as fall gets here, it's going to be much better videos. So thank y'all so much for watching. We truly do appreciate the support.